Welcome back to Trash Man MMA. It's yours truly, the Trash Man, man. And today, look, bro, there's not no script for this one. I don't script any of my videos, but I typically do have a little talking point of what I like to get into. But today, all I got is a white monster and a dream, brother, and a definitive breakdown for you. So that's what we're gonna get into today, man. A definitive breakdown for Nasruddin Imavov and Kyle Borralho, man. I made this earlier in the day. And we're gonna crack right into it, bro. I had to get this can out because I had to get a little bit of energy for y'all. Uh, but just straight into it, man. Straight into it, bro. It's no business, bro. It's no business. So we gonna get straight. Bro, Borralho's smoking this dude. No troll. Borralho is smoking this fool. It's not even funny if we're really being honest. Borralho is just look, dude. I watched Nasruddin Imavov's like previous 3 fights, dude, and when I tell you there is almost nothing of substance within those fights, I'm telling you there's almost nothing of substance in that fight. Dude, we're gonna just get into his real quick, dude. Let's get if Imavov doesn't stand a chance, dude. It's this fucking what is he? Frenchie? What's a slur for a French person? Hold on, live. Slurs for French people. Let's see what they pop up. Let's see what let's see what they bring up real quick. Oh my gosh, dude. I don't come on, just give me a fucking list, bro. Just give me a fucking list, bro. Come on. Words you man, fuck off. This Frenchie doesn't stand a chance, dude. Now, I have his pros and cons right here. He is fast. I want to say this. He is probably the fastest middleweight in the division, and I'm not saying that lightly. There was points in times when I was watching his fight against Brendan Allen where I genuinely thought, I was watching it on YouTube, I genuinely thought I had the fight in like 1.5 speed. It was so fast that his hands looked like a blur. So that'll be a tremendous issue for Kyle Borralho to get over because that is just absolutely insane. I don't know how his hand speed is that quick. He has good takedown defense for traditional takedowns. If you shoot double legs or single legs on him, probably 8 times out of 10 he's stuffing that. Yeah, Allen was able to get a body lock onto him and drag him to the floor, which is initially how he took him down. It was probably one of the only takedowns Brendan Allen got, which was in the first round as well. He got a body lock on him and kind of just like yanked him to the ground. It was super impressive, but that was the last time Brendan Allen tried to do that, and that was when Brendan Allen controlled him for 4 minutes in the first round, winning that first round. And in that time, in those 4 minutes that Imavov was on the ground, he was straight up Drickus maxing. He literally just crossed his legs on bottom position, just crossed his legs and said, I guess we'll be here for a little while, and did absolutely nothing to try and reverse position, get up, or anything. Maybe he was trying to save his gas tank for the later rounds, as he knew it was probably going to be a war. So he didn't utilize any energy getting up, but there was just nothing there. He didn't try to get up whatsoever. But let's get back to the pros. He has also in that fight, and I believe little bits here and there against Jared Cannonier, he showed good like pocket boxing combos, very sharp, like very good. I was pleasantly surprised with how good some of his boxing combinations were. He would be in the pocket and none of them will land, but he'd be in the pocket and he'd be like, all whiff, all air. But they're there. They're there to deter somebody like a Kyle Borralho who he has a big ass head, so it's a big target. And I'm gonna say this now: Imavov doesn't stand a chance if this goes to the decision. But if Imavov wins, I'm promising you, I'm telling you right now, it's by a left hand KO. I'm telling you that right now. A decent blitz. And I don't even want to say decent. I want to say a dog shit, terrible, ugly ass blitz like Dricus du Plessis. But the only reason why I can't say that is because that blitz is why he knocked out Israel Adesanya. It was genuinely a disgusting walk forward and just throw like Juliana Pena blitz, dude. It was genuinely disgusting to look at. He literally picks his elbows up above his head and swings. It's so awful, and that's exactly how we caught Izzy. Dropped Izzy, followed up with one picture perfect follow up shot. All the other ones missed, but he was right on top of him, so they kind of had to stop it. Izzy tried to posture up, but kind of fell back down because of Imavov's weight, so they stopped the fight. Good stoppage in my opinion. Maybe it could have got a little bit more ground and pound. I mean, for the love of God, they didn't stop Kyle Borralho versus Jared Cannonier. But cons, let's get into the cons. He's so simple. He's so utterly simple. It's not even funny. It's bro. I genuinely thought Imavov was good for quite some time. I was like, okay, this guy's putting a nice little win piece together. I think he's on a 4-5 win streak. He's putting it together nicely. When he beat Izzy, I was like, holy shit, this guy's next level. I rewatch his fights. This kid is so fucking simple. It's not even funny. He doesn't do anything. Name me one thing that Imavov does besides speed. Speed and takedown defense. Name me one good thing that he does. You can't. He doesn't check low kicks. He doesn't impose his will at all. He doesn't really have good head movement. He has good boxing combinations when you're fucking 10 feet apart. He just lands a jab and he's quick sometimes, but that's about it. He can outlive you. He can gas tank you somehow against the lower levels guys of Brendan Allen, who might not even be top 10 anymore. Yeah, he can beat those guys. Yeah, he can beat Jared Cannonier. Okay, I mean, Jared Cannonier is shown to not be the best anymore. But, like, this guy really doesn't do anything. He's a pure, and when I say he doesn't impose his will, he's purely reactionary. That's all his game plan is. It's a reaction to what his opponent is doing. He doesn't go out there with the solid game plan of I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna go with the body. I'm gonna go with the body kick, high kick, body jab, whatever. He doesn't do combinations. He looks at what you do, which can be a plus, but he analyzes you, and that's how he adjusts his game plan, which is good. But if you have somebody in there who has a proper game plan, who has a proper IQ, has a great team behind him, he's just gonna figure you out because, again, you don't pose a threat. You don't do anything. You stand against Izzy for 5 minutes, watching him low kick you, high kick you, body jab you, right hand down the middle. You watch him for 5 minutes. Granted, you get the KO in the second round after an eye poke, which brings me to another point. Imavov isn't afraid to cheat. Straight up, just isn't afraid to cheat. Will John Jones Max go knuckle deep in your eyes multiple times. He's not afraid to cheat. So if Imavov gets eye poked, yeah, I mean, hey, Imavov's territory is right open. But then again, Kyle Borralho likes to keep his fingers out too. You see that fight against Jared Cannonier. He's just so one-dimensional. He doesn't do anything. But Kyle Borralho, he's a dynamic striker. High IQ. His shot selection, dude. I'm just mixing it. Saying his shot selection is perfect. Some of the shots that he was landing on Jared Cannonier were genuinely insane. He would slip right hand down the middle or left hand down the middle because I think he's southpaw. Some of his counters and some of the shots that he was landing on Jared Cannonier were just so impressive. They were the likes that I didn't see Imavov land on Cannonier. Now, I believe Borralho landed 150 something to, let's say, 80 on Cannonier, whereas Imavov landed 80 to 60 on Cannonier. Wildly different stats. 150 to 80 to Imavov's 80 to 60 significant strikes against Jared Cannonier. Some cons I do have for Borralho, though. He is slower. I thought he would have a speed advantage. I thought he was pretty quick, but he's not as quick as Imavov. So, like I said, that's a big hurdle that he's going to have to get through to get to Imavov. He's slower, and he has a big-ass head. He has a fucking Roblox-ass head, dude. That's my PS5. I don't know if y'all can hear the PS5 fucking thing in the back, but Huge head, huge target that Cannonier was able to get on him multiple times. Now Borralho does have a tendency to, once he hurts people, his hands drop all the way to his knees, all the way to his hips, and he starts swinging for the fences. And that's how he got clipped a good amount of times from Cannonier. I believe it was in the second or third round when he hurt him bad. And just went wild on him. His hands went all the way down, and I believe Cannonier landed just a nice 1-2 hook combo that landed flush on Borralho. Borralho has a hell of a chin, and you would expect him to with having such a big head. You would expect him to have some sort of ability to take damage. He mixes it well. When I say he mixes it well, he's not a simple striker with just 1-2, 1-2, 1-1-2, 2-2-1, 1-2-1. Or 2-1-1. You know what I'm saying? He's very dynamic. Dynamic. He throws high kicks. He throws low kicks. He throws body kicks. He throws body teeps. He throws step-in knees to the body. Step-in elbows. And his right hand or his left hand down the middle is money. Money. But I mainly want to talk about that step-in elbow, which will be problems for Nasruddin. And when I mean problems, I mean problems. But let's see what else do I have here? Oh, the move list. Yeah, the move tier list. So here, I have it right here. His tier, his fucking moves. Body kicks, step in knees, step in elbows, high kicks, low kicks, snappy jab, targets the body. Not too much. I don't know why I put targets the body. He doesn't really do that all too well, but it's there. It's here and there. It's okay. I should honestly take that one out. I don't know why that's there. All, what's it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 things, or probably 5 things that Imavov has never seen and will not do. I can't remember the last time Imavov threw a body kick. Step in knees, he's never done that. Step in elbow, he's never done that. High kick, Imavov doesn't know what a high kick is. Low kick, Imavov definitely doesn't know what a low kick is. He doesn't even know how to fucking check them. Snappy jab, which Imavov also has. He has a very good jab. But let's get into Imavov's move list. Look, bro. You're looking at this and you're saying, what is this dog shit list? This is the most vague move list of all time. And I know. And the reason it's like that is because, again, he doesn't do anything. He's fast. And that's it. He throws hooks with Brendan Allen. He misses jabs against Izzy. And he has some straights for Jared Cannonier. And here and there he'll throw a low kick. But dude, that's it. This kid doesn't have anything. He doesn't show any depth or range of a tool bag. And I get it. You want to fucking old head martial arts. Oh, I'd rather be scared of a man who's practiced one trick 1,000 times than a man who's practiced 1,000 tricks one time. We get it, buddy. Fucking old head. But I like the dynamicism from a Kyle Borralho who's trained 6 things at least fucking 10 times. You know what I'm saying? Rather than an Imavov who throws hooks out of range. Throws jabs that miss. Throw low kicks that have no effect on his opponent whatsoever. He throws low kicks just to throw them. He doesn't throw them with any intent whatsoever. Whereas Kyle, he actually throws to hurt people, which is kind of funny because he doesn't really have that many KOs. But I seen him hurt Jerry Cannonier more often and more extremely than Imavov hurt Jared Cannonier. Jared Cannonier was fine, except in that 4th round. That 4th round was the only time he got hurt. Borralho almost got Jared Cannonier out of there in the 2nd or 3rd. I can't remember. And then again in the 5th. And I'm telling you right now, if Imavov lands that, I believe it was a right hook, left hand, right on the chin that Kyle landed on Cannonier. If he walks away from that, if he walks away after he lands that 2-punch combination, the fight's over. It's over. Jared Cannonier does like a Impa Kasanganai swirl on his feet and just falls over. And he's dead. Kyle Borralho steps in and kind of ruins it for himself, ruins the KO because they then get entangled in like a grappling situation while Dread Cannonier is half dead. And he kind of ruins it for himself, but he steps away right after that combination. He wins. He wins and the fight's over. Imavov got a fluke KO. He did nothing. Just more hate to Imavov that I have to give to Imavov. Like just stuff that I've been reiterating throughout the entire time. He did absolutely nothing to Izzy. Just got outclassed and outjabbed. Literally just got a lucky overhand fluke in the second round after an eye poke. And like I said, he's not scared to cheat. Against Cannonier, Allen, and Izzy. Hold on, my burp. All of them. Fingers completely extended. He got a groin kicked by Izzy at one point in time. Hold on, I'm gonna take a little drink. He got low kicked or groin shotted by Izzy in the first round, but that's really nothing of substance. They kind of brushed it off. Against Allen, like I was saying earlier, he was just trading hooks with Allen in like the second round. Second or third, he was just like literally just quite literally hook for hook with Allen. And Allen was getting the better of him. He was outboxed by Allen in the third round. Go watch that fight again. He was outboxed by Allen in that third. Allen's corner kept telling him to go for takedowns, which I thought was a terrible idea. I believe everybody thought that was a terrible idea. Watch that again. He was getting outlanded on by Brendan Allen, who was just landing sloppy hooks on him. Just going hook for hook, and he was getting the better of Imavov. He got outdone by the depth of Allen's tool bag, bro. And all Allen was trying to do was throw sloppy hooks and go for shitty takedowns. Not only that, but he was controlled by Allen for 6 minutes. Four of those came by in the first round, and then the two in the later half, probably in the third round, or half and half. One in the second, one in the third. And in the Cannonier fight, bro, I watched that fight. And I forgot it because there was nothing of substance in that entire fight. There was literally nothing. He didn't do anything. Like when I'm telling you guys, he doesn't do anything. He doesn't. And this is why he gets beaten by Sean Strickland. This is why he gets beaten by fucking Phil Halls. It's just he doesn't do anything. He just stands there menacingly. And he's fast with the jab. And then he gasses out in the second or third. That's why when you get him down, he doesn't try to get back up. Because he doesn't do anything. He stands there. I'm predicting a 49-46 masterclass by Kyle Borralho. And I will predict it like this exactly. He uses the low kicks to kill the movement of Imavov, because again, Imavov doesn't check low kicks ever. I think he checked one against Brendan Allen. He doesn't check them. He lets you throw them. He's like Max Holloway in a way where he just doesn't check them, but he doesn't get affected by them really either. That's why like people are able to they don't invest in the low kicks as much as I would like them to see, but which is something I think Imavov will, since he has a really good fight IQ. I think he will utilize the low kicks a lot more, but it'll be tricky because Imavov likes to time people off the low kick. He likes to bait people in with the low kick, and that's how he uses that jab to really catch them. Because when you throw that low kick, you're just susceptible to shit straight down the middle. So that's why people don't throw as many low kicks on Imavov, because that's a very huge barrier or very huge hurdle to get over. But I believe he'll be able to use some head movement, but he does have a big ass head, so maybe it won't work. But I believe he'll be able to kill the calves, kill Imavov's calves with the low kicks, use the body kicks. Then after he kills the movement of Imavov, use the body kicks to then gas Imavov and lower his guard, bringing it down to his stomach every time he's gonna go for that body kick. Imavov has a pretty shit gas tank, so if you land 5 good body kicks in that first round, he's going to be gassed by the second, third, and fourth, and fifth, and he's going to be there for the pickings. After he's there for the pickings with his hands coming down to his body to protect that body from the body kick, Kyle Borralho is going to bring it up top, high kick. Don't think he's going to throw it that much because he doesn't really throw it all that much anyways. But with that being there, it's going to give Imavov a lot more to think about already. because he's going to have to think, all right, is he throwing a low kick, a body kick, or a high kick? What is he going to do? He's going to be thinking, he's going to be reacting too much. Should I be light on the feet? Should I bring my hands down? Should I bring them up? Would I one hand, two hands? How should I block this? It's going to be too much. It's going to be very overwhelming. And then after that, he's going to use those step-in knees. I don't think he's going to use them all too much, but he's going to use those step-in knees to close distance. And once he closes that distance, that's when he can land the elbows or the hooks to the body and just piece them together in that close distance, land that left hook, right hook. I believe he has a nasty uppercut as well. I believe he landed, I can't remember if it was a Imavov or Kyle who landed a pretty nasty uppercut on Jared Cannonier, but it was just once. But that's how you use to close the distance and get a body lock and take him down if he chooses. If he chooses. And I think that it'll be good to do that in the second or third round to further gas out Imavov, or at least steal a round off of Imavov. Because as we know, Imavov doesn't like to do anything when he's on his back. He'll be very stationary and he'll be very complacent because he's not trying to use energy to get back up or scramble. We've seen this against Brendan Allen. He's not willing to take that risk to get back to his feet. He'll be very fine with being on his back for an entire round. So it'll be an easy round for Kyle after he closes that distance, gets a body lock, drags him to the ground, free round. I don't think he's going to do it often. I think he's going to do it once, and I'm predicting the second or third round is when he's going to do it. And also, this was just everything else. This was everything else but the hands of Imavov. And now, this was everything else but the hands of Kyle. Kyle still has his hands that we haven't even discussed yet. He has that snappy jab and a powerful shot right down the middle. That left hand that he likes to cork that he hit Jared Cannonier with. That right hook that he likes to use for the setup. So that right hook clips you on that chin, and he'll throw that left hand right between your hands, right between the guard, landing right on the chin, making you go a jelly leg Bobby Green style. I'm predicting a masterclass from Kyle Borralho here. I know he's the favorite, which kind of sucks because I would have liked to get the underdog pick here. But I do want to say I don't think he should be the favorite. A lot of people are making it out to seem more than what it is. It's damn near a pick'em. I checked the odds earlier today, and it was literally like damn near a pick'em. I think he was like barely a favorite. I'll check again on Tapology right now. So yeah, Imavov is a plus 110 and Kyle is a minus 135. So it's literally like what is that? A 25 difference, 25 odd difference. Nothing crazy. It's literally almost pick 'em. This fight is how those odds are how I think they should be. I don't think anybody should be a huge favorite. If anything, I think Imavov should be a favorite just because recency bias. He got that win over Izzy, so people think he's really all that good. But they don't really watch the first round. They don't see him get absolutely schooled for 5 minutes. But if you're like me who watches the fights unbiasedly, then you see him get absolutely toyed with for 5 minutes and get a fluky right hand in the second. So I don't think Kyle should be the favorite, but I don't mind it. I'm a little sad that I don't get an underdog pick. I'm a little sad about it, but that's my prediction on how Kyle's gonna get it done. I predict a 49-46. If I see it going the distance, I don't see Kyle finishing Imavov. I think Imavov has a really good chin. I don't think he's ever been finished. And if he has, I don't know. But I think it'll go the distance, and if it goes the distance, I have Kyle winning 9 out of 10 times. That one chance that I see Imavov winning is, like I said, with the left hook. If you know, you know. Borralho sometimes keeps that right hand just not in an ideal location. And I could see the quick pocket boxing and fast hands of Imavov clipping Kyle on the chin if Imavov gets it done. That's how he'll do it. But other than that, man, that was just a real quick video that I wanted to get out, that I've been wanting to get out for the past few days. I was supposed to get this out yesterday, but I couldn't. I was just way too tired. Here is raw cold, just out cold. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video, man. If you did, like, comment, share, subscribe, do all that good stuff. Follow my Instagram, Trashman MMA. Follow my Twitter, Trashman MMA. And it was yours truly, man, and it was a pleasure making this video. I hope y'all enjoyed. If you did, appreciate it. I'll be dropping a full card prediction video tomorrow. I'll probably record it right now too. So see ya.